The waking of a new social order. What we observe in today's society is the unveiling of a long cycle, one that began with the Industrial Revolution. We shifted responsibility of the village to large institutions. The raising of children, once guided by the wisdom of elders and the support of the community, was placed in the hands of schools shaped by John D. Rockefeller. We'll call him JD, who designed education to produce factory workers rather than independent thinkers. Over time, our schools became assembly lines, conditioning children for compliance rather than creativity, through routine rather than true understanding. The wisdom of the shaman, the healer who worked with the forces of nature, was similarly displaced. Medicine, once guided by intimate understanding of plants and spirits, was handed over to the institutions built upon petroleum and synthetic compounds. Again, it was Rockefeller who directed the shift, ensuring that healthcare became an industry, not a healing art. Even the bonds of neighborly care were stripped away. Insurance, once a natural contract of mutual aid within the village, was commercialized, transforming the sacred trust of community into a transaction with a faceless corporation. And so we find ourselves here, estranged from one another, immured from purpose, caught in the illusion that these institutions will save us. Yet, as they falter, we realize that the work of the village cannot be replicated by the cold machinery of the state. We are left in isolation, intoxicated by distraction, numbed by the comforts, and severed from the essence of life itself. Now, we stand at the threshold of a new order, one in which must reclaim what was lost. This will not be a return to the past, but a new synthesis. Technology must become the instrument that reconnects us, not further divides us. AI, if properly aligned, can become the great weaver, allowing us to rediscover our purpose and interdependence. A new currency emerges, not of gold or paper, but of meaning. What do you contribute to the whole? What wisdom do you bring? The elders guide the young, the strong protect the weak. Those in their prime act as problem solvers. The young carry forth the work. Each plays their part in harmony, just as it always meant to be. But before we build this future, we must first awaken. We must sober our minds, strengthen our bodies, and reforge the bonds of community. From there, with the tools of technology in hand, we can reimagine a civilization where every person rises each day to do what they're meant to do, what they are best at doing. And perhaps, for one day a week, we contribute to the unglamorous task that sustains the whole. This is not merely an idea. It's the next great shift in humanity's history. It's up to us as